Hello, amazing people. It's a beautiful Monday, and as always, I'm grateful to be here on an intentional Monday. Intentional Monday. Yes, intentional Monday. Find your truth is the topic that I want to share um, something about or to discuss a little bit with you. What is your truth? The question is, it's a Monday, and what are you creating for this week? What is your intention for this week? Because an intention sets a tone for what you really want to see manifest in physical form. An intention sets a tone for what you're going to attract. If you really want to, you know that there's some things that you want to work on. Do you really want someone to help you from fear or from love? I love that. As I shared that, I remember more than 3 years ago when I realized that my marriage was ending. I was like, I have to put more energy on my business. I have to invest and expand my business. I want to grow my business, and I was excited about it. Um, and then I invested a lot of money to get help. And after I paid that money, I was paralyzed with fear. And I went through the program, and I did not get the results that I desired. And I can look back and go like this, they just took my money. Or I looked at it and realized there's some people who really got amazing results out of it. Does that mean that there is something wrong with me? You can ask yourself that. If at all you went through some things as well where you invest in something and you don't get the results out of it, and you ask yourself, what is going on? I got cheated on or what? But I'm now taking you back to the basics. What was your intention? Because when I look back, I realized that where I was coming from, I was running from something. My intention was not in alignment with really my work of being of service. So I attracted the program from fear, or I was open because I was coming from fear. I was open, vulnerable, and they capitalized on my fear to say, "Hey, this is for you." And afterwards, I could not even do anything. It's kind of like everything just shifted and I went down this drain. Because even what I was learning it was not in alignment with orgasmic money. It was not alignment with joy. It was not in alignment with the pleasure. Because for me, what my truth really is that when I leave you, I should leave you feeling better. Even if I invite you for a breakthrough call, the whole intention is that I want to see you in a better position. There is something that you should get out of it. So I learned some ways of getting people to work with me, but it was more working on the fear. And my spine, I'm telling you, was just so tense, and I could not do it because it was not my truth. And I'm just here today to say, what is your intention? Who takes back to our intention? When you decide to do something, where are you coming from? What is your intention? This is why this feminine intention is here, so that we can work from there. Because when you open up for there, it's like you're inviting the universe to say, the field, this is what I want to create. This is how I want to feel. You set a base, a tone for what you want. And whatever decision that you're going to make, whoever who's going to show up in front of you and say, I am willing to help you, you're going to align with that person from the intention that you have set. And when that person is not, when that offer that is in front of you is not in alignment with you, you can say no, thank you. You just realize it because you have already set a foundation with your intention. Do you get that? Your intention sets a foundation for what you are going to attract or who you are going to attract. Because at times, even when you invest in yourself from fear, you are going to attract more fear. Like I said, I was coming from fear of, if my business does not grow, then I'm fucked. And that fear, it was like, I want to show my husband that I can do without him. That was not in alignment with being of service. It was not in alignment of saving my people from love. It was not in alignment with who I really am. And every time I showed up, I was feeling tense because I learned some strategy of using the fear. But for me, it's like pleasure, be expansive, embody who you are, feel good, make love with money. And this is what my orgasmic program is talking about, where you attract people from who you are. And what is your truth? What is your truth? Because at times we merge with other people from their truth. And actually, the next intentional mandate, this is what I'm going to talk about. Still finding your truth, but from love, from the love perspective. Hello. Unfortunately, it does not show your name, but I'm just grateful that you are here. I'm going to talk about this next time from love. Because at times in relationships, we say we love. But for you to really love, I'll leave you with this. For you to really love is when you are in your truth and you trust other people's truth and you know that they will do well with or without you, then you can move into that intimate connection. Otherwise, we claim to love, but we are just loving from the layers that have been created, from the beliefs, from cultures and society. So we are looking at all that, like our eyes are looking at all that we have been conditioned to look at. And you are looking for that, okay, fine. Do they fill that bucket of society? Do they fill that bucket of culture? And this is why most of people are afraid of changing, because you are afraid that if I am really myself, are they going to accept me as I am? If I really who I am, are they going to love me as I am? And even from a business perspective, at times you are hiding because you are not sure if you show up as you are they going to really buy your products? Are they going to buy your offer? But guess what? As you are hiding, wondering if you're going to be accepted as you are, they don't see you until you choose to embody who you are and show up unapologetically and say, this is who I am. Then your people are going to be like, oh, where have you been? I've been looking for you. Even because, like I said, your people isn't like your soul clients and your soul mates in love as well. They're going to see you the moment you show up as you, not hiding behind all those masks and all that you've been conditioned to believe it's who you have to be for you to be accepted. But now you choose to take all of them out and say, this is who I am. As sexy, boldly, unique, sensual as you are. Just taking your throne and wearing your crown and knowing that you deserve to be here and the universe is taking care of you. So share below, when did you do something without an intention and you found yourself in something that you did not want, but because you are not clear with your intention, you end up attracting something that you did not want to attract? And what is your intention for this week? What is it that you are willing to attract? Make it, say it out there and tell the universe, the field, to say, this is what I want. Create it for me, bring it to me. I'm open and ready to embrace this. What is your intention for this week? Because even when you do that, it's like you are activating your intuition, you're activating all your energetic system to say, go look for that, because you've already set the foundation to say, I want this. This is what I'm creating. And anything, all the thoughts, already you are even activating your mind to say, go ahead and align me with this. The field align me with this. The Mother Earth align me with this. Can we imagine the power of that when you come from that? Even when you go to sleep, you're going to sleep knowing that this is the intention of what I want to create. Like I'm telling you right now to say, with my people, I want to leave them feeling better. I want to serve them from joy. I want, whenever I'm interacting with them or I come across someone, whether it's a breakthrough session or something, I want to leave them feeling better with something. There should be something that they've taken from that conversation. It doesn't matter whether they work with me or not. I am here to serve, and I'm here to serve from joy. I'm not in alignment with fear. And when I invested in myself and tried the techniques and all that are operating from fear, I could not do anything because it was not my truth. So find your truth and set an intention from your truth. If what I'm saying, if fear works better for you, please use fear. If you are the kind of person who like You are a joyful person. You get more expansion when you are coming from joy. Align with joy and set your intention from joy. But do what is in alignment with you, because that's where you're going to get an outcome. If it's not in alignment with you, what can you do? Because at times you might know that this is my truth. But because of the experiences that you went through, it's hard for you to align with that. And this is where you need to raise your hand and say, please help me out here. Because at times, because of the experiences, like I said, my marriage was ending. I was operating from fear of being a single mother with 3 children. And it was like, okay, fine, I have to expand my business. What is going on? And I tried something from my own mind and all the fear that was there, until I realized that I'm willing to align with this. Therefore, I needed someone to help me align with that. Because when I was in all that mess, all that I could see was all the mess and the fear of what could go wrong. And someone from outside of me can have a look and say, oh, you haven't looked at that. And I'll share with you again in the future, in upcoming videos, when I found out one of the blocks that I had for money. You would laugh about it, where I was and where I was with it's quite interesting, because it was like two different things, but I could not really break through money because I had that much resistance, and my standpoint when it comes to relationship was different, but my beliefs about money was just totally different. It's for you to keep on watching this, and I'll tell you about it, and you will be surprised, because it might be the same thing that is blocking you to create, is blocking you from asking for help. So I would leave you with that. It's a beautiful, amazing, intentional Monday, and I would like you to share your intention for this beautiful week with us. And thank you all the way from Maung. I love it. Maung is my home place, and I love you. I love you all, and thanks for watching. And tell me where you're watching from. Actually, tell me where you're watching from. Tell me your intention. Tell me when you made a decision from fear and what was the outcome. I love you, and I would leave you with that.